I know some guys can't afford it, but if I'm gonna stop anywhere for the night, I usually fill up all the tanks. That way I can keep the AC running. I'm out here in Missouri and it gets especially miserable during the night. Some of these guys with their older trucks that are getting, 5 miles to the gallon and burning a gallon of oil every fill up, they gotta sit there with their truck shut off because they can't afford it. Sucks for them, man. That's why I advocate for newer equipment. It just makes it worth it. I came outside for the extra space so I can open these up, but it's 1,000,000 degrees in Kansas City and it feels like 1,000,000% humidity. So we're gonna hide out here in the shade. I guess that's Missouri, right? So these are called recovery ropes, similar to straps, but these are woven pretty much round and into a rope style. I have a 1 1/4, and back here I got a 3/4 inch. They each have ratings on them. This one's for 52,000 pound braking strength, and I think the working limit is like around 8,000 or something like that for this one. And this one is a 19,000 pound braking strength, and I think it's around 3,500 or so working limit. And then I got a soft shackle. This one says 35,000 braking strength. I'm not too sure what the working limit on this guy is though. These are not tow straps. You probably could tow with them in a pinch, but tow straps don't have the elasticity that these ones do. These ones, when you give them a good pull, they allow a little bit of movement so that it doesn't just rip off whatever you're pulling against. And the soft shackle is supposed to be able to wrap around more sensitive stuff, so that way you don't have that kind of sharp force against whatever you're pulling on. Yankum ropes and Rhino, and I think even Smitty built at this point, have their own version of this too. Yankum ropes, I think, was like one of the first ones to do it. But these look almost identical to those ones. They're all made in China anyway. But I got lucky with these because all of those fuel points from pumping diesel actually paid for both of these. And they are half the price of the Yankum ropes, half the price of the Rhino, and for whatever reason, getting them from the truck stop, they were 10 bucks, even cheaper there too. Soft shackles are comparable. They're about 35 bucks. But I mean, this is a 2-pack versus I think the ones on Amazon for either or are single pack. Even at Hobo Freight, they're still 30 bucks for a single one. This is a dual for, I think, $34 or something like that. So it was kind of steal. I'll unroll these. They're only 20 footers, but like I said, it's because they got the stretch on them. I would never use them on a big rig though, even though this one is pretty heavy duty. I have pulled a big rig with a tow strap that was rated at 52,000 pounds. But these have a limited life span on them. I don't know about this one or like a Rhino one, but I know that the Yankum ropes, people were saying that they're only rated for like 6 or 7 pulls or something like that, because the elasticity stretches out too much, and then they don't have that retraction after a little while. Kit also carries with a pouch, which, you know, not very significant, but at least something. What I'm gonna do is actually kind of make it a kit, so I even got gloves for it. One for me and one for the missus, so that if need be, we both have something to use, and I'm not relying on gloves that I either remembered in each vehicle or otherwise. The weight rating makes sense. This thing is girthy. I was actually just talking to Lily when we were walking down by the waterfront how I would love to get some of that rope that they use on the boats, because they are thick. Those things will pull anything out, but this should do. If you guys have never seen what a soft shackle is, pretty much the same as your steel shackle, but instead you have a knot on one end and then a loop on the other, and you just feed that through. And what this is good for is you can wrap it around like suspension components and stuff, that then you can just not have to worry about whether you're gonna do any severe damage. It'll protect the coatings of most things that you got on there, because it is just a nylon plastic type deal. I'm hoping that I rarely actually ever have to use this on my own rig. This is just, you know, for those days that don't quite go to plan. What we mostly end up doing is actually helping other people. We really like to go to the beach, and a lot of guys with their smaller cars and stuff, they'll go out thinking that you know, the sand is compact enough, and they'll actually end up getting stuck on the berms from all the other trucks that are passing in and out and stuff. And it's funny because for whatever reason, it's never the Ram guys who want to help out. So we'll back up the van and we'll pull these guys out. But the Ram guys always have some sort of excuse about, you know, not wanting to damage their truck, but it's the same dudes that'll put on freaking 20-inch rims and 37-inch tires, maxing out their Walmart credit card. So at least if I need it, I have it, and if somebody else needs it, hopefully I can give them a hand. I really don't mind. That van, and I might have spoiled the next video, but that van can handle just about anything that we've thrown at it. That's gonna do it for this video, just a short one. I thought I got a great deal on that set, so hopefully and hopefully not, we'll put it to good use, and if we do, I'll take you guys along so you can see how these ropes work. They're different than just standard ropes and different from tow ropes. They're pretty interesting. Till then, ciao guys, I'll see you guys on the next video.